I hate buying records on Amazon as much as the next person, but sometimes it is a necessary evil to get what you are looking for. Today we are going to unbox 4 records that I bought from Amazon Warehouse, and we're going to see if I got a great deal or if I got a bunch of crap that should have been thrown in the garbage. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Amazon Warehouse, it is a service that is operated by Amazon where they sell items that have been returned or open box, maybe there's some slight damage to them. There's some reason that they can't sell them on their regular website. This means that you can get some really good deals. You can find any of the Amazon Warehouse deals simply by going to Amazon, and under the All Departments tab, you click down to Amazon Warehouse, and then you can find anything that is available there. Recently, I have been very obsessed with the Blue Note Classic Vinyl series. These are essentially audiophile records that are very cheap. In Canada, they retail for about $34.99 each. In the States, they're about $24, and they are unbelievable sounding records at a crazy good deal. One that I had been looking for in particular was Eric Dolphy's Out to Lunch. I checked at 3 different local record stores and none of them had it in stock. So I checked out on Amazon, and not only did they have it, but they had an Amazon Warehouse version for quite a bit cheaper. Not only did I find Eric Dolphy's Out to Lunch on Amazon Warehouse, I found 3 other copies from the Blue Note Classic series as well. I thought this would be a great opportunity to see just how well Amazon describes their product and see if they live up to the hype and if they're worth purchasing from. I've purchased maybe 10 records from Amazon Warehouse. I would say 7 out of 10 times I got awesome records in awesome condition, and I got crazy deal, 30 to 50% off. A couple times I got basically exactly what they described, a record with some damage at a discounted price, and once I got a record that definitely should have been thrown in the trash. Good thing is though, it's just like anything you buy from Amazon, and you can return it if you're not satisfied with it. So really, there's not a lot of risk and all reward with buying these. Recently, I picked up Jimmy Smith's Back at the Chicken Shack, also from the Blue Note Classic series. This is what I'm gonna have as kind of my threshold, what I'm gonna compare all the albums that I bought to. Very simple packaging. It's in this very tight cellophane wrap. It has the hype sticker on it, single jacket, and on the inside it is in a polyline paper sleeve. The record looks fantastic. It's brand new. When Amazon puts items onto Amazon Warehouse, they have someone inspect them to make sure that they're good to resell, and they give them a grade and some notes that go along with it. The 4 that I bought today have very different descriptions and they're different grades, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how they compare to what Amazon described them as. So here is the package, all right, and we are going to unbox this real quick. Three of the records appear to be just kind of thrown in here, and one of them is in a record mailer. Let's remove these and check them out. Okay, first of all, we have Freddy Hubbard's Ready for Freddy. Amazon described this as being used, very good, missing shrink wrap, activation codes for bonus online content. Ooh, didn't know that was part of this series. Cosmetic damage, less than 5% on the front side of the item, cosmetic damage on the top of the item, cosmetic damage on the side of the item, small cosmetic damage on item case, small cosmetic damage on insert, small cosmetic damage on box set case, accessory may have cosmetic damage, item is in original package, but packaging has been damaged. Okay, so this is supposed to be very good, and I have to say, this looks like a brand new record with a couple of slight marks on it. This is great. I paid $26.07 for this, and retail is $33.60 on Amazon. So I got $7 off for what looks like just a marked corner. So far I'm really happy with this one. Next we have Kenny Burrell's Midnight Blue. So this one was described as used, very good, missing shrink wrap, activation code for bonus online content may be missing or expired, cosmetic damage, less than 5% on the side of the item. Item is in original packaging, but packaging has damage. This looks like it is not missing any of the shrink wrap. It has been resealed. It has this sticker on it from Amazon that says it's been resealed, but the hype sticker is still there in its original spot. I'm gonna have to crack this open and see how it looks. I have cut the sticker. The record itself, it looks like it's been pulled out of the sleeve before. The record itself looks great. I don't see anything wrong with that. That looks like a brand new record. I paid $22.45 for this record on Amazon. It normally sells for $32.99. It's currently on sale for $26.94. So I saved $4 to essentially have it just be open, but it still has everything there. So very happy about this one as well. Next, we have the record that was the reason that I went for these in the first place, and it is Eric Dolphy's Out to Lunch. This was described as being used good, item not in the original case, cosmetic damage less than 10% on the front side of the item, moderate cosmetic damage on item case. Item is in original packaging, but packaging has damage. So taking a look at it, it looks really good. I see a slight crease at the top, but nothing too serious. No shrink wrap and no hype sticker, of course. Was not sealed. The other one that had been open had been sealed with a sticker. This one was just kind of hanging out. Ooh, I don't know. So it's not in the polyline sleeve, which maybe this one was an earlier one that didn't have a polyline sleeve. It's just a generic paper sleeve. The record itself looks good, hasn't been touched. It has some minor, has some fingerprints, looks like an eyelash on it, but otherwise looks fine. I paid $29.41 for this record. Amazon retails it for $43.64. It looks pretty good. I think that I'm pretty happy with it. I think they described it pretty well, and I think I got what I paid for. The last one that I purchased, it is Sonny Clark's Cool Struttin'. This is the only one that was in a mailer, but the mailer looks like it has gone through a world war. It is beat to hell, and it has been completely taped up because the mailer has clearly been opened before. I'm gonna have to crack this one open, see what happens. All right, let's check it out. Ooh. This item was described by Amazon as being condition, used, good, cosmetic damage, less than 10% on the front side of the item, cosmetic damage, less than 10% on the top of the item, small cosmetic damage on item case, accessories may have cosmetic damage, item will come repackaged. I paid $19.48 for this, and on Amazon it retails, it's actually on sale right now for $23.89, so I saved about $4. So first impressions, it is in the shrink wrap. It is completely still sealed. There are minor creases on the top and on the bottom, but outside of that, this is literally a brand new record. I don't know how they would say it was good and not very good or near mint. This is what I would expect to buy. If I saw this at a record store and maybe it was the last copy they had, this would be the last copy that was picked, but it looks excellent. So far, I am very happy and very satisfied with the records that I bought. I got 4 records for about 100 Canadian dollars, which is an insane deal for us Canadians to get when buying new records. But the thing about this series was that there were some sound quality issues, and when I ordered these, I was afraid that these would all have been records that had been returned by people who had bought them and put them on their turntable and they didn't sound good. 3 of them look basically brand new. The only one I'm worried about is Out to Lunch, which appears that it's possible that it may have been played once, but I'm gonna throw them on the turntable, see how they sound, and I will report back. So I started to take a closer look at my copy of Out to Lunch, and it turns out that there were some red flags. The spine was different from the other ones that I had, as well as the inner sleeve was different. And it turns out that is because it is not the Blue Note Classic Vinyl Series version. They have sent me a different reissue altogether. It sounds okay, but it is not the same. I'm guessing a lot of people who maybe aren't as familiar or don't have the resources I had to compare it to may think that this is the correct version and just leave it at that. A rare Amazon win I thought this was going to be, but not quite. I ended up getting some good deals on some records that I probably would have bought anyway. Was this an honest mistake? Did someone try to scam me? I don't know, but this is gonna be returned. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm quite satisfied with my other purchases. So take it or leave it. This is a service that is risky. You are taking a risk when you buy these, so buyer beware. I hope that you found some information that was interesting, and I hope this inspires you to go to a local record store and not buy from Amazon again. So thank you very much for watching. Take care.